Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason, and today we're back with some more Distant Worlds Universe. Last time we beat the game, so you might be wondering, well, hey, if you beat the game, why are we here? Why are we still playing Distant Worlds Universe if you beat the game? Well, there's one thing I like about these types of games that allow you to keep playing after victory is, we've spent in-game time, of course, what is it, like 178 years building the history of this galaxy, adding on to it. There's rich history and stories behind this whole development. And the entire time playing the game, I was pushing for these victory conditions. We right here, game over, winner, it's us. We pushed hard to get to that victory threshold of 80%, and we got there. We beat the game, but to do so, we had to make some decisions that maybe, kind of rushed things. It made for very, we'll say, efficient play, but maybe not for very interesting play. And I was thinking, you know what? Now that we're done, now that we finished the game, we completed things, the series is over, and I'm not regularly updating it anymore. I'm like, what's wrong with coming back every once in a while, playing around in this old galaxy, this old universe here, and maybe we'll say, playing not for the sake of winning anymore, but playing for the sake of making a sort of an interesting story or something like that, Right now, as you can clearly see, we are still, we'll say, engaged in war with the Naxxilian Union. We decided to declare war on them. We stole some of their planets. It was, it was a real fun time. Yeah, that was good. As you can tell, our money is great. Our cash flow is amazing. We've got tons of, bonus income. We're basically unstoppable at this point. And, part of me wants to just go ahead and take over the entire galaxy. But another part of me is kind of going, you know what? Throughout a lot of this playthrough, I was talking about how things were very easy, or things were very easy. I was like, I was kind of hoping for a bit more of a challenge and stuff like that. And, I think that's, I can't say it's my fault. But it's a little bit, maybe we'll say, maybe the fault of the style of government we had chosen. Because if we take a look at the, our Empire summary screen, we've got the Way of Darkness, which is basically all positives. Like, look at this, war weariness minus 80%. I can just go to war, like I can go to town all I want. Maintenance costs, down by 30%, growth rate plus 10, research speed plus 30, troop recruitment plus 50. Like, look at how much money we've got here. I was like, what, it's all the government. So, I was thinking, what, for this continued playthrough, I know it's not the most efficient thing, but I think it would make, things interesting to drop ourselves down below the victory threshold and try to make things work with a lesser form of government, a different form of government. That'll affect our relations with the different factions across the galaxy. So that's kind of going to be my approach going forward from this. Is I think it'll be interesting because what's likely to happen? What I see happening here is if we change government, there's a chance that certain planets, certain systems are not going to like the revolution. They're not going to like the change of government, and they are going to rebel. They're going to declare independence. And then we're going to have to reclaim some of that. We're definitely going to be knocking ourselves down a peg. We're going to be knocking ourselves a little bit back. But, I think it'll still be possible. And I think it'll make for, we'll say, an interesting post-game play. Rather than me just sort of conquering the entire galaxy, which would be cool. I feel like it would follow too much of a formula. It'd be like, all right, build up forces, move in, destroy things. All right, build up forces, move in, destroy things. Because if you look at, our military strength compared to everyone else, maybe the Great Meridian Alliance could put up a decent fight, but let's face it, we'd crush everyone in our path. Like, we have a mining base here. We have a mining station. The shields are still holding. This thing here is fighting off all these frigates. It's fighting off the Naxxilian ships. The Naxxilians are losing this fight. We are vastly outnumbered, and they are just getting destroyed. We're technologically, economically, superior in every way. So let's go ahead and take a look at maybe some of the other governments that are in play. Actually, let's actually let's do something here. Let's take a look at the Naxxilians. The Naxxilians, they are what's their form of government? I want to see what kind of form of government these different factions have. Let's see. Where is that? Government feudalism. Well, that sounds like it could be fun. Feudalism. I'm not that familiar with feudalism, but when I think feudalism, I think of, like, you know, the Shogun, you know, the Total War games, or, you know, I think of that sort of feudal Japan type thing. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at the Galactopedia? You know, I might want to make peace with the Naxilians. I think that would be it'd be a good thing. I only declared war on them because I wanted to sort of win. And I know if I'm going to have a revolution, it's going to knock me back, and I don't want to be in the middle of a war when I go ahead and try to do that. So let's take a look at government types. Feudalism. Feudalisms are governments that rely on a set of reciprocal legal and military obligations among the warrior nobility. In its most basic essence, feudalism is the granting of land and rights in return for military service. Under feudalistic governments, a noble class effectively forms a ruling council. They grant rights and freedoms to the common people in exchange for military support from them. Feudalistic societies give heavy emphasis on hierarchy and rank. Their social structures are typically very static. Everyone has their predefined place in society, and they submit to their local chief. The government attributes for feudalism are outlined below. I'm not going to bother looking at them there because it is much more helpful to look at them from this screen here. So, you know, we'd still have decent war weariness and maintenance costs, but, you know, our approval would drop, and our research speed would drop by quite a bit as well. But I feel like every form of government we're gonna sort of run into, you know, those pluses and minuses. Maybe we'll say with the exception of monarchy, but it's not as good as Way of Darkness. So either way we look at it, you know, we're gonna have those pros and cons. So, you know, I'm really thinking about going to feudalism. I think that'd be kind of a fun thing to shake things up a little bit. I kind of want to let this fight finish playing out. Let's we'll just let the Naxilians get destroyed. Yeah, we'll just let them get just mowed down, and then we'll say, okay, it's time for peace. Now that your fleets have been annihilated, look at this, just waves of fire, boom. Ah, so good. So freaking good. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, we'll make peace. Alright, Naxilian guys. I feel like you guys have suffered enough at our hands, and the whole Way of Darkness, but you know what? I think we're gonna reconsider our evil ways. So let's stop the war right now. Speak with the Naxilian Union, change relationship, an end to war. Yes, enough fighting for today. We can carry on later if we feel like it. That's right. If we feel like it, we can go ahead and just, we'll do it later. So no more fighting for now. Alright. Pirates, that's another thing to consider. We've been having to deal with a lot of pirates, lately. Now, I do notice that when I look at the galaxy screen here, okay, this is one of our colonies that we don't have a defensive fleet yet. Okay. And I think that's interesting to note because we don't have any defensive fleets, but we have so many floaters. If you look around the blue territory, every one of these triangles, these blue triangles, are military ships. And we have military ships everywhere. What is this? Wait. What is this? We've got red right here in the middle of our space. What is this? Is that the Mortallans? Yeah, that's the Mortallans, the Rendula colonies, right? Yeah. I don't remember them having a planet in our space. Oh man, it's been a while, admittedly, since I played last time, so this might actually be just totally fine, totally normal, but they may have maybe captured a Tekan planet or something that I just don't remember. I guess that's possible. Alright. So, we need to make that decision. Now, I'm kind of curious what the, these guys here, the Great Meridian Alliance, I want to know what their style of government is. Because if we want to be friends with them, okay, they're a democracy. If you want to be friends with somebody, it's good to sort of match up your form of government a little bit with them. That'll help relations a little bit. So part of me wants to go into feudalism, and that'll likely get to the we'll say the Naxilians on our side. You know, the Naxilians we might actually have peace with them. I remember a lot of my playtime, talking about how, you know, we were likely going to annihilate them, but I'm kind of like looking at them like, maybe we'll end up being friends. Utopian Paradise, that's a form of government we don't have access to, but I'm pretty sure that's probably similar to, like, democracy and republics and stuff. Wow, the Shandar Paradise have the same form of government. Wakara's Federation? They're democracy, Kaidian territory, republic, technocracy, mercantile guilds. They all have, like, specialized governments. Hive mind. Yeah, like, I don't see many that have just a, there we go, like a monarchy here. Rhodian Hive, feudalism, monarchy, feudalism. Wait, feudalism. Rendula colonies is feudalism as well. So it seems like, well, some of the reptile races, yeah, kind of go with feudalism. So that means that we could probably get along well with the Morlins here, which are kind of already in our territory, and the Naxilians. Plus, we have that relationship here with the Kaidian territories. I'm not too sure. It's like I want to go ahead and switch over to a feudalism, but I know it's going to be bad. I know we're going to. It's tough. It's a tough decision to make, because I could lose a bunch of planets. But you know what? I need to get that out of my head. We're not playing to win anymore. We might actually end up losing this. I just want to do something interesting. This is a sandbox now, right? We're just having fun. So let's make some mistakes. Let's get messy here. Let's magic school bus it up in here. Let's go ahead and change our form of government. I think that will be an interesting development. Things will be nice and messy and all over the place. So let's go ahead and change things to feudalism. Yes, I think that's what we want to do. You know, our people, you know, they've been in the way of darkness, which is a horrible form of government. Let's actually take a look at that. Where is that? Government types. Way of darkness. Way of darkness government was followed by an oppressive alien race that once dominated the galaxy long ago. Yeah, see, we were on our way to that. It is a cruel, harsh form of rulership. Way of Darkness is very well organized and efficient. It is tuned for warfare and conquest, which is great because that's what we ended up doing. The Way of Darkness emphasizes the might and glory of the state. Increasing the strength and prestige of the state takes precedence over individual rights and freedoms. Way of Darkness government type is only available to empires that rediscover it through the galactic exploration. And then we have all the bonuses and penalties and stuff. You know, we're trying to better ourselves. Now, to me, I'm like, you know, if we go full revolution, like say, oh, let's go to democracy, I feel like it's too much of a shift. I feel like, you know, our people have had this form of government for so many years now. The change is going to be a little bit more gradual. You know, maybe on the front, a lot of fighting with the Naxilians. You know, maybe we've been looking to the Naxilians a little bit more because we've had a lot more interactions with them than with the Great Meridian Alliance. So maybe it makes sense that feudalism would become the government that our empire would sort of switch to. So let's see what happens. Let's see what sort of horrible effect this is going to have on our empire. Changing your style of government can have serious negative effects on your empire. Development levels on your colonies will be set back, and some of your colonies may even decide to leave your empire if they do not like your decision. Are you sure that you want to have a revolution and change your style of government to feudalism? Yes. Oh, let's do it! The inhabitants of President Arms are tired of our oppressive rule and proclaimed independence. Alright, so... Oh, Uga's Tier 1. Wait. Rhodian Major 1. Oh no! We've got a bunch of planets have declared independence. We got 3... and they switched allegiance to the Naxilian Union. Holy crap. Wow, we just lost a bunch of let me take a look here. How many? Holy crap, look at all the colonies lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 colonies gone and our cash flow is holy crap. Wow. All right, well, you know, we wanted to shake things up a little bit. I'm pretty sure we're no longer at the victory conditions. Nope. We're still pretty close. We're still not too bad. All right, so this is the new world we're living in, where we've lost some of our colonies. We may need to take some of them back. Like some of these planets, they've declared independence. Like, what have we got here? Uguth Tier 1. You know, they've declared independence. We could send another colony ship over there to recolonize them. You know what? Sure, let's find some of our old planets and just be like, hey, you want to come back to our empire? And they'll be like, yeah, sure. Just, you know, send a colony ship with some pizza, and we'll just come back. That's fine. So okay, yeah, we'll try to reclaim some of these colonies. So this one here, present arms. Oh, sorry, hostile population. This one's not going to be likely. All right, so the human planets we might be able to retake. So present arms is not likely. Uguth Tier 1. Let's see, human. We've already decided to colonize that. Third one down on the list is oh, you've joined up with the Mortalans. Okay, never mind. Fourth one on the list. Did I misclick? I may have misclicked. All right, we'll go with the fifth. The fifth on the list. Chimera Major 2 will send a colony ship back over to them. That's a very high quality planet. We definitely want that one. Walker Minor 2. Wait. Oh, they've switched over to the Great Kaedian territory. Okay, we can't take that one back, I guess. Sean. No, not Sean! On their diet, so they're not likely to want to come back to us. Oh, darn it. Visteni Major 1. Yeah, probable. Okay, we might be able to get this planet back. So we've lost a few colonies. Some of them have gone to different empires. And wow, this one here has got a hidden pirate base. Okay, this one's got a terraforming facility. Okay. This one's probable as well, so we'll send a colony ship there too. All right, so what's our first order of business now? Now that we're you know, we're still being attacked by pirates. We've just switched over to feudalism. Our cash flow is just crappy. You know what? We might need to improve our taxes. Basically, let's take a look at our tax rate here. We have one unhappy planet, so we'll drop this by 2 points. Turn that face into a happy face. And then I need to look at some of the oh, this is great. Unhandled exception has occurred in your application. If you click continue, the application will ignore this error and attempt to continue. Oh, no! Okay, continue. Okay, nothing broke. I kind of want to save right now, just in case. Give me a second. Holy cow, okay. There is an option, if you go into the options, there is an option to autosave every so many minutes. But especially at this late point in the game, you know, it took over a minute to save. And I'm like, oh man, that would just interrupt the flow of the game. You know, while recording, it's really not convenient, but I might need to adopt that. Because it looks like the game might be, I've noticed that this is actually the second time of me trying to record this. Because we'll say stability issues. You know, it's a rather, I don't know what the exact cause of that is, but anyways, not important. What I wanted to do is try to sort by tax level here. So wow, we've got pirate bases on several of our planets. Let's see, the ones that are, we'll say with the higher value, these are the ones that should be contributing a little bit more tax-wise. So what I'm going to do, I'll make another cut here. I'm going to go through a lot of these different... Wow, some of these planets really suck. Actually, yeah, some of these planets really suck. Like, I'm looking at the quality. Like, this one here, I raised the tax to 20%, but you know what? That's not even going to accomplish anything. Because the quality is less than 50%, this planet is basically just a drain on our economy. No matter how much I try to tax it, it's not going to help. Other than, you know, increasing maybe our population and stuff like that. Like, this one here is important because this one's 18%, but this is our source of, is that Zendabia fluid, I think? Can't remember. One of our very valuable resources. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and raise the tax rate and try. I don't know if I'll be able to succeed, but I'll try to get our cash flow positive. If not, then we might need to find new ways of getting some money. Maybe getting rid of some of these pirate bases, because that tells me that we got some pirate influence on our planets, which means, you know, pirates may be siphoning off some of our cash, and that is not something we want. We want to get rid of those nasty pirates. All right, so give me a second while I go ahead and increase the taxes on my populace, and in hopes of stabilizing my economy a little bit, and I'll be right back. All right, here we go. We've gone ahead and we've boosted up the tax rate on a lot of the planets. A lot of them were actually pretty low. I'm noticing a lot of the planets are really happy. I don't know why this is. I'm noticing I've got a huge bonus as a result of my leader. Now, did we change our leader when we changed our when we had a revolution? No, it doesn't really look like it. Let me take a look at our leader here on the character screen. Our leader, Karen Kalusk, colony happiness plus 47%. So he's got a nice major you know, boost, which offsets, we'll say, the penalty that we would get from feudalism. And looks like our cash flow is positive once again. So even under feudalism, like, we did lose a few colonies, but it does look like we were able to sort of bounce back from that just by increasing taxes a little bit. And because of our great leader, like, our leader is actually really good, we were able to sort of raise the taxes higher than maybe what I'm comfortable with, because if we look at some of these, like, we're hitting close to the 50% mark, you know, as we start to get to the larger, more established colonies. And that makes me nervous, because if we lose that leader and we get somebody who's not offsetting the happiness quite as much, we could have widespread rebellions and stuff all across our space, and that would not be good. No. So that's this is cool though. It's making things messy, and I like it. I really like it. We are under attack from the Kaidian Empire. We call on you to honor your treaty with us and declare war on them. Will you stand with us? Great. Sure, yeah, we'll stay alongside our friends and allies. We declare war on the Kaidian Empire. You know, maybe this will be an opportunity to go ahead and grab some new planets. There we go. We deeply appreciate your loyal support, friend. Not a problem. All right, so the Kaidian Empire is the race of Kaidians here. We got a marsh planet here. I want to see if they have any continental. They've got a very high quality continental planet right here. I want that planet. So what we're gonna do, we'll send all of our fleets over here to Slowsvan 4. So Strike Force Alpha, come here. Bravo, come here. Echo, Desolation Moon Fleet, Charlie, Delta, everyone come to Slowsvan 9. Now Slowsvan 9, we actually, wow, we've actually got a pirate base. And we've got a robotic troop foundry. Why don't we also build a... We can't build a cloning facility here, can we? I guess it's one or the other. We chose robotic troop foundry. Okay. So let's build some BattleBot groups. They're not very powerful though. It'll have to do. It'll have to do. We'll just build a bunch of these. They can be built quickly. One, we'll use them against the pirates, and two, I need to have a bunch of troops ready to load up onto our ship so that we can invade that planet. We want to pick up that nice high-quality continental planet. So we're gonna use some drones in this war here. You know what? Let's try. Let's see if we can take out the hidden pirate base, because we got 44% corruption here. So we'll attack that on Slowsvan 9. We're sending our fleets over here to pick up some troops. And, you know, if we can get rid of the pirates, that'll also, you know, that'll lower corruption here on the planet, and that'll be good. So yeah, that's sort of the plan for now. We're gonna send... Actually, is there another planet we could have used? No, it looks like that's the one sort of colony. Got a lot of mining bases in the system, though. Holy crap. How are we crushing them? Like, our numbers have just... Oh, the BattleBot group, has that already been added? Don't tell me those have been built already. Wow. Like, I'm running at, like, a quarter speed, right? Let me take a look at troops and characters. We don't have any of them built yet, do we? No, we got... Okay, these are the pirate raiders. These are the pirates that we're fighting. Invading BattleBot group. We actually have 2 BattleBot groups already built. Dang, the BattleBots actually build really quick. Our military strength on the planet just jumped up. Wow. Maybe I'm missing something. It's possible that I'm missing something. Anyways, we see the corruption drops down to 28%. And we're still getting more of the BattleBots. That's great. Okay. So the fleets are en route. We'll load up some BattleBots upon on our ships, and we're gonna go and try to take this this planet right here. The planet, the one that I'm gonna be renaming as soon as we take it over, Kreluja. And this actually got a plus 29% development bonus for colony, which is good because it's a small planet, but the quality is good, so we definitely want that. A free or a trade deal offered. They want to end the war with us. No, I'm sorry. This planet is far too lucrative for me to leave that on the table. You attacked our ally. You knew what you were getting into. This is what we're doing. You know, I haven't had a chance to really get into it right now, and I'm actually running out. Actually, I'm out of time. But, you know, want to play around with maybe some more espionage and stuff like that. A little bit more diplomacy. Since we're not quite as powerful as we were before, you know, economically and stuff. We definitely want to be careful. We definitely want to play with a little bit more care, but I like this direction. You know, we'll see if we can't, you know, shift. You know, maybe one day we'll still go ahead and capture this entire galaxy. I find it unlikely, but at the very least, I think getting away from the way of darkness and giving ourselves a little bit of a handicap will make things a little bit more interesting. Going forward, and I don't have to worry about trying to win anymore. It's, you know, the game's over. I proved myself. Oh, nice. They're gonna trade Loris fruit with us. See, people already like us more. Our reputation is respectable. Look at that. You know what? It's so nice to be liked. They're friendly with us. Look at that, plus 26%. You know, here. Have some... Holy crap, I'm not giving you that much money. 1 million credits. Okay, I don't like you that much, I'm sorry. Maybe we'll need to use some of this money up so that we can't give such large gifts. Yeah. Alright, so that's gonna be our plan. We're gonna try to capture that planet. Next time we're gonna take a look at maybe intelligence missions. I want to spend some time maybe looking at the different empires, see who we want to be our friends and stuff like that, and maybe make a long-term plan. I know some blind spots here where we don't have defensive fleet coverage. We'll need to correct that next time as well. But yeah, anyways, this is sort of a return to Distant Worlds universe, back into this galaxy, and it'll be interesting to see how you know, how the landscape of this changes. This very messy map. I love this. This looks, I don't know. I love these kind of things. If you like the video, you like the content, you like the series, you'd like to see more of it, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't, well, go ahead and leave it a thumbs down. Either way, though, let me know what you thought in the comments section. And until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.